So, a few weeks ago, someone commented to ask me if I could do a video about ant friendship in ants of different sizes. So, a few weeks ago, I did an experiment with just that, looking at if a pavement ant can become friends with a carpenter ant, and the results were really, really interesting. So, like usual, I put both ants into the test tube, and within a few minutes, they noticed each other and began to kind of spaz out. Well, really only the carpenter ant started to spaz out. The pavement ant was actually surprisingly calm throughout the entire experiment. But the carpenter ant started to nip at him and attack him, and the pavement ant was completely unfazed by the carpenter ant's attacks. A couple times throughout the experiment, the pavement ant and the carpenter ant put their antennae together as if they were talking, which would be very interesting since they're completely different sizes, and the pavement ant's about a third of the size of the carpenter ant. And you can see here, like I said earlier, that the pavement ant is completely calm, even though it's an ant 3 times as big as him is actively nipping at him and attacking him. So after a few hours together, I put a drop of honey into the test tube to see how the ants would react, as this usually shows their relationship, like in past videos, where the ants have shared the honey with each other. My hopes for this experiment were not super high, as the carpenter ant was constantly attacking the pavement ant, and I saw no reason for the pavement ant, who had been the first to drink the honey, to alert the carpenter ant to the honey's existence. But the footage soon proved me wrong. After the pavement ant showed the carpenter ant the honey, the carpenter ant seemed to realize that the pavement ant didn't want to fight, and the carpenter ant stopped attacking him. And after this, both the ants just kind of sat in the test tube, apart from each other, not with each other, but didn't attack each other. And I think that it showed that, can the two ants of different sizes become friends? No, but they can work together to survive. I mean, the most interesting thing that I saw during this experiment was how they could communicate that well, that they could tell each other where food was, even though they're completely different sizes. I completely did not expect them to be able to communicate, and I thought that the experiment would show that they couldn't communicate, but it actually did the opposite, which was really, really interesting. I learned a lot about ant behavior and communication in this video, and I hope that you guys did as well. Thank you again for the person that commented asking if I could do this video, as it proved to be very, very interesting and useful in figuring out more about ant communication and behavior. If you guys made it this far, thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. And if you want to see more ant behavioral videos, please consider subscribing, and we hope to see you in the next video.